So I'm back with another video. The last video I said I was getting back in the groove of doing videos and writing more. So whenever I have a thought, I'm going to make a video to just get back in the groove. This one will be kind of short. I just made a post today in response to a video that I seen on Facebook where a man was explaining that he had been talking to a woman for 2 weeks. He had planned a date. He showed up with flowers and the woman never showed up. And he ended up having dinner by himself. She never called or anything. And so in the comments, some people were saying maybe she showed up, she seen him, didn't like what she seen and left. Or maybe she never showed up because she never intended to go. Or, you know, don't feel sorry for him. It was a bunch of comments there. But I felt bad for him because clearly he was upset, as he should be, because she didn't even at least give him the respect to say anything to him. But what I said was his demeanor did not display confidence. His demeanor did not display that he knew his value. And by that I meant not to, you know, to jab him or anything like that, but he was saying at the very end of the video, he was just saying, I wanted to respect her time, and I just want to find my person. And the way he was saying it, it just sounded like he was so sad, like maybe desperate a little bit to just find the person for him, which that's okay. But what I was saying in the post was every person desires to be loved. Every person wants to love. That's fine. That's in our human nature. So, you know, what he was feeling is not wrong. But I feel like a lot of people approach dating out of a place of loneliness or desperation, and that changes what we're getting out of the dating, you know, attempts. And, you know, had he said something like, you know, hey, that was her loss, she didn't show up, I know I bring great things, you know, I know how to court a woman, so that was her loss. Many women would have loved or been grateful for a man to show up, especially on the first date, the way that he did. So had he came that way, or had he had that confidence to come that way, you know, that may have been, you know, better for him in the long run. Like, hey, it's just her loss, I'll try again, whatever the case may be. But I was saying, like, I feel like when we come like trying to date, sometimes we connect or reconnect with people out of loneliness and desperation. Like, you know, we start dating again. We may have been, you know, broken up with somebody for a long time, or alone for a long time, should I say. And so now we're like lonely. So we want to start dating again because we're lonely. Or maybe we're fresh out of a relationship. And so we just are so used to being in a relationship, we desire to go get into another one. So some people connect with someone new, or they'll reconnect with someone old just because they can, just to have someone, to make anyone the one. And, you know, you see it on social media. Some, you know, one person be in a relationship, they're no longer with this person, and now they're with someone else. A lot of times they're using the new person to get over the old person, and not really taking some time alone by themselves, whether they're trying to prove to social media, the ex, themselves, or whatever, that they're okay to move on. We don't really heal properly. We don't take the time to really discover how dope of an individual you are, like your value, your, you know, uniqueness. We don't always take the time to do that. And I feel like a lot of people don't steward the single season properly. Like, you don't really discover who God really created you to be. Like, we read the word. I know that I've been getting into the word a lot lately, and that's what I was saying in the previous video, like just discovering what God says about me. I'm bold, I'm courageous, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, like I'm beautiful inside and out. Those things, we hear them, we read them, you know, but do you really feel them? Do you really apply that to your life? Do you really look at yourself and say with confidence, this is me, I am everything that God says that I am? When you start like really embracing that on the inside, it starts to show on the outside. And I was saying in the post, like when you know your value, when you know who you are, other people see it. You don't have to say it. You don't have to go bragging about, you know, how valuable you are. When you don't seek attention, like, people see you. You don't have to, you know, be all up and down social media displaying that you're single or that you're looking to date or whatever, or even getting on dating sites. That's never been me. I'm not judging anybody that does that, but getting on dating sites, trying to find someone, trying to make someone be it for you instead of, I don't know. I mean, I guess things are so different now with the way that we interact with people. We're not meeting a lot of people in person anymore. A lot of things are social media or online. So there's no judgment there. But I'm just saying, we can't show up like the best that we possibly can if we don't really take the time to discover who we are, to really heal, to really discover our value and our greatness, you know. So anyway, I have my phone right here because I didn't want to miss any key points like I did last time when I was rambling. But I think that was it. You know, I was just saying, you know, there's nothing wrong with letting your desires be known. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But doing so and then getting on with your life, meaning that relationships, I was saying, relationships should not be your only main focus. And all day long you see on social media men telling women what women should be, women telling men what they should be and where they lack, and what, you know, all these things just like going back and forth. And I don't feel like that should be your only focus. Like, we should, in our single season, should be finding out who we are, who God created us to be, discovering who God created us to be, discovering the things that we should be doing here on this earth. And while you're doing those things and getting yourself better, that person that you want so much may just show up. They may show up, and when they show up, they're of great quality, and they know to approach you because you are the way to approach you because you are of great quality. They know what they deserve. They know what you deserve. And I know a lot of people, you throw that word around, deserve, and don't like it, but you deserve greatness. You deserve to be loved properly. You deserve to be, you know, to love someone properly. Like, you deserve these things, but not just deserve, like, what value you hold so that someone should bring you that same value. But when that person shows up, you'll know that you won't just take something that looks good. You'll know that it's good for you. You'll be able to discern better. You'll be able to say, oh, that person, that's a great person, it's a good person, but I don't think it's a good fit. You won't just say, well, I don't know if somebody else is coming along, let me hold on to what this person is because I don't know if I can get someone better. It's just a lot that goes with that. But anyway, those are my thoughts for the day. I forgot to say last time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on social media at justmarie.thatsme on Instagram and Facebook. I'll follow you back. Leave me a comment. And my doggone camera will cut off at the end. I was already done. Anyway, that's it for this video. Until the next one, peace and lots of love. Mwah.